Where is tomato?
Where could he be?
He's online in the crown. Which, according to Google, that's M3. But
It's doing like raid roulette or something.
tomato, are you? Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Let's play some Elden Ring until tomato's back.
It's too early for Elden Ring.
Can only play it at night.
But yeah, waiting on tomato. I think he's always away in Discord, I forget. But he's online in the crown. Probably.
I mean, he could be, like, if he didn't log in after the last forced PC, his character might still show up that way, I don't know.
I think the crown is M11, so.
Yeah, so do whatever until he gets back.
Oh boy.
Whether that's 1 to 2 hours to 3 hours.
I realized when I woke up this morning that I had set my alarm for 5:15 p.m., not a.m.
Oh.
Which was, terrifying, but convenient because I woke up at 5:05 a.m. anyway.
Yeah, I set my alarm for 6:30 and I was up at 6:15. I don't know how I developed this power to always beat my alarm, but I'm okay with it.
I mean, I walked over to Starbucks, got myself some breakfast, so I am in reasonably good shape to raid. I'd be in better shape if I didn't have this recurring nightmare last night about me missing a flight and then trying to talk to like 6 flight attendants who couldn't direct me to where to go.
Oh, that's fun.
At one point in the dream, I took my bag, which I was supposed to check, gave it to the gate agent to check, and then was panicking trying to find my real gate, because, that's something that you can do in dreams, give your bag to a random gate agent. And I took someone else's bag, and 5 minutes later, I realized I took their bag, and I was scrambling to find them. Yeah, that was unpleasant. That one woke me up a couple of times. Normal people have nightmares about exams. I have nightmares about airports.
Honestly, though, understandable. Well, while we wait, I'm gonna go knock out some dailies, methinks.
Todd, I looked at your raid plan for the orbital omen dodges. That seems reasonable to me. That's like the right space of mechanic complexity for Savage traditionally, I think. I suspect it probably is just like the patterns that we saw, like maybe plus 1 or 2 more, and they're all just going to follow those rules.
There also seems to be one other funny thing going on. We only saw it twice, but anytime 1 and 2 are both in the center of 4 squares, they all form a diagonal line. I mean, it doesn't really change anything.
I mean, they have to if that happens, right? Because all
they don't have
all
to form a
4
diagonal.
intersections have to be on different rows and different columns.
Yeah, but they could do the orthogonal direction. Like 1 and 2 in the middle, and then 3 and like 1 and 2 southwest
Yeah, no,
and
you said.
northeast in the middle, and 3 and 4 northwest and southeast outside.
Yeah, that's possible.
But I don't
Not
think it'll do
possible,
that.
is it?
I think it'll just always be diagonal.
Melee, come join me with dodging into 2. Always and forever.
Well, you can dodge into 1 anytime 1 is in the middle, and it should be like really safe, probably. But I think anytime 1 is out of the middle, then you either have to dodge into 2, or whatever square is not hit by 2 in the middle is guaranteed to be a 3 or a 4 to 1. So I think there's also probably something going on with like the 1 and the 2 can probably spawn no farther than 1 row and 1 column apart. Because otherwise the mechanic would be really easy sometimes. I don't know. It's like the 1 is in the far northeast and I guess the 2 has to spawn in the middle, so they can never be more than 1 row and 1 column apart. So if the 1's in, say, the northeast corner and the 2 is in the southwest of the middle, that would say 1 row and 1 column gap between them. You stand in that safe spot in the middle and either go into the 1 or go into the 2. The 1 takes you out of melee for a
Your
second.
slide 7 shows an instance where that happened.
What?
1 was in southeast, and 2 was northwest of middle.
That's 1 row and 1 column.
Yeah,
He's
that's
awake!
not possible.
Tomato, I love you.
Yeah, that's 2 columns away and 2 rows away, right? 4 to 2. And
No, 1 row and 1 column. I think there's a max of 1 row and 1 column between 2 and 1.
So you think they just
That
can't
is-
spawn on the opposite edges of the row?
Right, because 2 has to spawn in the middle, I think. So
Yeah, then 2 can't spawn more than 1 row and 1 column away from literally anything because it's in the middle.
yeah. So in that case, you would sit in row 3, column 3, and then if you're melee, you could dodge into the 2. And if you're ranged and you just want safety, then the safe spot in the middle to 1 is guaranteed 3 to 1.
Tomato, I kept you logged in for optimal gameplay.
What?
I kept you logged in.
Oh, thanks.
I thought Tomato was progging Storm's Crown.
You betrayed us?
He was PFing.
I didn't realize 6 to 8 meant 6.
Well,
Do you
6 to 8
have a-
Pacific. We have
Well, we
Pacific players.
waffled for a bit, and then we were like, wake up at 6. Because I think for a brief point in time, we were like, let's wake up at 6, and if we're on before 8, we'll go.
Can you link us all the strategy boards, Tomato? What's PF doing?
What?
Oh, are you awake?
That's what they're
I don't fucking know.
Are you
You've
awake?
been in Crown all night. The Crown Arena.
The PF is apparently having a miserable time in 10.
Well, there is
Yeah, I
one
can bet.
PF up on Crystal right now for it.
Yo, let's go.
Let's not.
Fresh, not blind. I like that people are not using blind for fresh now.
Okay. Here we go.
Did we have any other ideas about the other sticking points, or is it just get reps?
Did we talk about anything that I need to know that I missed?
You should look at the possible freebie dodges.
Possible freebie dodges, he says.
Anytime in that meteor mechanic, the 1 and 2 appear in the middle. The 1 to whatever far corner is next to the 1 is a guaranteed 3 to 1. Or sorry, the far corner next to the 1 to the 1 is a guaranteed 3 to 1 at worst.
Wait, how am I reading this?
So look at the image. The image that says dodge pattern center 1. Anytime the 1 appears in the center 4 squares, the far corner next to the 1 should be a guaranteed 3 to 1 at worst.
Okay.
When the 1 appears outside the center, there will always be a square in the center which is safe from 2. which we could probably do something with, but you could also probably just always go 2 to 1, basically.
I get to cheat a little bit as white mage though, because I can just dash as soon as I see the explosion.
Just remember, the wall
that-
will not stop
The
you
meteors
if you're
can
doing
still
that.
get you. I don't know. You might still get hit doing that because of the way we
I
were
had decent success last night.
Okay. Well, anyways, there's some possible freebie dodges anytime the 1 is in the center, and I don't quite know exactly how to do 1 on the outside, but there's probably something freebie there too.
Honestly, 2 to 1 is almost certainly free for that one anyway. Because
Yeah, just pass bar.
Do we want to make the bosses facing consistent for that just straight north-south?
Straight north.
just keep it south. That way we are always
Keep him dead center, straight north south, so everybody can count those spots of those squares and be safe all the time.
and it dramatically reduces the search space, right? Because then we have to look at this stuff and this stuff. Just like safe ones.
Best part is if it's cut that way, even if 1 was in like row 1, column 2, you could still just stay on the safe side outside of 1, and then just dodge diagonally into it after the pass bar goes.
Yeah, there are only 4 squares that you cannot do here. It's the far north south squares, and we're not really using those, right?
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand
Where'd
Champion!
my people go?
Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
I also looked up some damage numbers of things, so I'm going to
First, I shall take
what are
your
you doing?
measure. Show me your footwork. Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched! Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
This is one thing I want to clean up.
We just go on the boss's rear.
And then melee, let's figure out exactly where we're
Oh,
going.
the
first.
challengers
More
holding
circles
their
around
own.
the boss.
Possible to block.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this? Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat. No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior. I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Side.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Real quick, melee if. Out here. Come here. Come here, melee. Stand on me. Let's say this is the start of the Penko or whatever. And we're running like 1 puddle, 2 puddle, 3 puddle, and then we get our purple circles here. Pick your spot. Who wants to hold still? Who wants to run like a quarter, halfway, or like in like backtrack? I'll backtrack every time.
How are we running back into those circles?
Alright, so Rugal's the backtrack. Orban, do you just want to go like 1 more spot forward? And I'll go 2 spots forward. Cats can sort of just hold still after the Penko's done. Alright, let's see how that goes.
Then
How are we doing it if it's stack first?
I like the idea of just going boss move, make a box around him.
I don't want to look for the bosses facing, because it's sort of dependent on where we start the Penko, or the running.
so can we start on the lion that goes through the center of the room after his last weapon? So like, let's say the boss stops on 1, we'd be lined up with 3 as a raid on his back.
Yeah, the closest point to the middle, sort of thing, on his ring. Because I don't want to like think about where the boss is facing. It's just once we've dropped our 3 circles, okay, Cats hold still, Orban moves 1 more spot forward, Rugal backtracks, I go across to the boss.
Then for range, if we have to spread on the last Panto, let's just like cut back through the center of the room to get away from melee, then we can fan out.
Oh, I just... If it's spread second anyway.
The other thing the other thing I don't like about that is, yeah, there's just variance of like where he's facing, where did we start the Penko, etc. Compared to just 3 puddle spots is always 3 puddle spots.
Okay.
Penko, Panto.
Red crumbs.
The only reason I say Pranko is whenever we start with second, everyone just scatter. Makes it easier to know.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
I got spooked by Frey.
Show me your footwork.
Frey's just minding his own business.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
I can give you some more room or over here.
Playing it safe now.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Side.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
No more holding back.
I hear no bell.
Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Does it always end on Mark?
Yes.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looked even more tyrannical than before.
Here. What's the boss ship?
2 to 1 is easy.
You just have to really
Know the folly of challenging me
Yeah, the Fire and Fury cast.
First people.
Fire and Fury cast is very nice.
Second people. Third.
and move that stack a little to the right. Don't hit that rock.
Fourth.
It can't be in the hitbox like that.
They've been felled with a vengeance.
You don't want to move the stacks.
We can.
That rock needs to be out of the hitbox, so we have to move the stacks, yeah.
Let's do it on Bravo. Let's do it on like Bravo 3 instead of Charlie 3.
Yeah.
Complete.
Let me see if I can figure out something. Was that the very first one that got dropped?
That was the
Yes.
first one I dropped that. I dropped it off his hitbox because to give more room for the other two.
If the beam never
Okay,
shoots in
if it
that
was on
direction,
3
it's
and
fine.
D, that's still just do we want to do 3D?
Yes. We definitely can't use Charlie for that shot, because that's going to flip that rock every time.
Well,
Remember
the
to do-
alternative is just not just work on that.
Well, we also need to have a gap between those rocks, and I'm not sure how much space we actually have for all 3 of those.
It's fine. I don't know. If we do 3B, it's just a lot of fun, which is probably a good deal.
Do you want to just swap it to the range then? Doing the meteors?
That would work, yes. We could do the range drops on 2, 3 for that line.
Okay. And then, are we doing that with the move to 3D?
Yes, we still need 3B.
So healers do rocks. Line up rocks. And the rocks will be 3.
Probably should start on 3, just for symmetry.
Do you want that first rock more out of the hitbox?
A little more, yeah. Because that beam is a
The
rectangle.
decisive match against a grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Sorry.
Show me your footwork.
Left side.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat. And they're down. Can they recover from this?
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Throwing counterclockwise.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
At long last, the decisive match against the grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
they've been felled with a vengeance. Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched.
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Little lamps.
Sight.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
That's one.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
What's the box?
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, even I felt that! Can't afford to be careless now!
Remember new spot.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Group 2.
All the way tomato, all the way tomato.
Group 3.
Where you're on B, tomato.
Oh, I.
That's it.
4.
We're good, we're
And
good.
they're down! Can they recover
That's
from
good
this?
Who does? Who's that does?
Probably still heal.
People behind the rocks.
Prepare the hiding.
I will not yield my throne.
Hide or die.
I'm already ahead of you.
Wrong choice.
What a display of power!
Sometimes it's faster to make the wrong choice.
Of the behemoth.
Sides.
Now fall!
If your destination platform has a back line,
Oh, he
Just in the
split the
mid for
ring in
heals.
half. We're going to
For
need
heals.
urgent repairs.
Oh, I shouldn't have a tower.
Or in a
Need 2 in each tower. I'll try sprinkle. Wait, these do need cross.
oh, I'm getting.
Okay, if you don't have a tether, you have meteor drops.
You have both.
I had meteor drops with the
A
tether.
healer will be
Yeah.
tomato.
Second towers.
Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
So roll swap on second round, most likely.
So the east platform should be straight across in this one.
Take it raise. I got 2. Good luck.
The third set of towers.
This is the one probably for the transition.
Yeah, he's facing east.
So you get out of this button.
Oh,
7 stacks.
Yep, okay, he picked it up.
So you have to, if you are on the side that's going, you have to pretty much knock yourself towards the direction you want to go, but there's a ton of time to move afterwards. But yeah, if
so
there's
I
a,
have really good POV of all of that. So let's go over that real quick. Questions.
Yeah, scan to where my VOD is, because I got a pretty good view of that.
Okay. So it starts with the split.
Do you want to try knockback immuning the first?
I was gonna do that next ball. Yeah.
these
Okay.
towers,
So
you mean?
The very
Order,
first,
what do
it's
you-
just uptime.
knockback immune what? What knockback?
The boss's first knockback.
Yeah.
Where you-
Magic got me.
Nothing here is knock immutable on normal. So I assume it's not on Savage.
Fair.
Okay. So here, let's look at who had what, because it looks like supports had the tethers, and DPS are going to get something else later. So this is back. Okay, so these go here and here. I guess this was the other. It's the other orientation. Like here, these would have to cross because they can't go back, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So my tether should be going to your left, which I thought was wrong, but is correct.
Yeah. So this has to go here. This has to go here. And I guess these can these always cross? I mean, I guess that's going to depend on the end of the mechanic. So I don't have a tether, so I'm just going to stay on my platform. Bounce myself to the other side.
And then the
You guys are
tethers
working
actually
on the
happen
tethers, yeah.
last. So
Yeah, so here. The DPS now have this other marker, right? So I'm going to be getting something after these meteor drops, which is Fire Breath, this cast right here. I'm just going to put myself in a corner, and it's more lines from the boss.
Okay,
So you have to dodge.
alright, that is a line.
is it all the people who didn't get tethers got that?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be the roll that didn't get tethers.
I didn't get a tether.
We had deaths.
Um,
Yes, I think we did. No, they went out when everyone was alive.
I mean,
Is
I
it?
guess
This
it's
isn't
not.
the same
We're not doing
roll,
roll
this
priority
is-
here, so it doesn't really matter who gets it, right? It's all portal based. So
Well, is the
Right,
fire
but
breath
these
resolving at
tethers
the
are
same time
not
as the
roll,
beams?
Right.
Tethers are not
But
what?
these tethers are not rolls then, right?
Right. Because I didn't get one.
Unless it's 2 supports and 2. No, it's,
Well,
it's a
Orban
tank
has
and
one.
Orban has one.
Thod
DPS.
has one. Who are the 4 people that had first tethers?
Both healers, a tank, and DPS.
Okay, so yeah, then it's just basically totally random.
Everything resolves at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, is it gonna force us to roll split the platform?
No, I mean you have to. The tethers have to go to where they have to go, right? There's no.
Well, the
No.
problem is we also need 2 people in each tower, right? Does that work even if the initial split ends up needing a bunch of people to cross?
Yes, because the tethers fix themselves based on what
Yeah.
they're tethered to.
Yeah, everybody will be in a tower on their side, and you're either bouncing to or across, and that's fine.
If you don't have a tether, just stay on your platform. If you do have a tether, only move if you have to.
Well, that doesn't actually. That doesn't.
What
work,
if-
right?
yeah,
Because
what if two-
that would have made a 5-3 split?
Well, if somebody on
Yes.
one platform has to fix their tether, that means somebody on the opposite platform has to fix their tether, right?
Does it? Yeah, I guess it. No, because like go rewind. Right?
What if
There
only
could
one
be-
tether had to jump, and now it's a 3-5?
Were there 2 people picked on each platform for tethers, or was it 3-1? So I
Looks
guess
like it
maybe,
was
maybe that
2
is true.
This is
maybe,
2-2.
Maybe it's picking 2 per platform. So maybe if one person has to fix, somebody on the other side also has to fix. Maybe that is just true.
Like, we could make flex logic if
Yeah, I
we
mean,
have to, but
there
I
always
haven't
have
seen
to
a
be an even
counterexample
number
yet.
of people that need to fix, right?
So-
Because you can't just...
On the platform you're on right now, I guess the tethers would go left and right to the extreme edges, and the fire breaths would go down the middle, and on the other, the tethers would be the same way.
I mean, so where the tethers need to end up, right? So, these tethers need to be crossed. So let's just say here and here for these final tethers. So I guess it's Orban would come here, you would stay and go here. Just cross these, because that's long enough for these lines to work, right? Meanwhile, these portals, because you don't have to cross, I guess just shoot them straight back. And we'll work that out later.
Is that single block crossing long enough to stretch those closed tethers? Because I think I saw it require like a 2-block shift for those tethers
No,
specifically.
I can stretch my tether.
My tether was fine. I got fire breath.
You just
with
have to cross
portal.
it.
Okay.
Where the heck did
You
the
cannot
fire
do
breaths
it if you
go?
don't twist them.
And is fire breath resolving at the same time as tethers?
It's
Yeah.
simultaneous, yes. So, okay, so candidate solution. So Orban ends up here, Thod ends up here. I can't tell who these tethers are, but one of them, the person tethered to
Tomato and me have the other 2.
yeah, manager, you would go here, and Tomato
Probably the
would go
far
here.
corner to try to like shoot it off as much as possible.
Maybe, but let's just work with this for now because that was our candidate solution from last night, right? Is it the roll with the if your final platform has the static line in the back, you have to cross, and if it has it in the front, you keep it straight. That was our candidate solution before. Let's just work out what happens if we still do that. So if those tethers go there, then there are 4 fire breaths, and the unsafe spots are this line, this line, this line, and this line, which doesn't really offer a whole lot of safety. I think we ended up crossing everything on this pole, and it kind of worked okay for my position. So here, at this point, because we know tethers are just, like, not real, we should stack up for Majestic Meteor and, like, Panto 3 times, like 1, 2, 3, and then break off, right?
Meteor lines are about, what, a quarter of...
Yeah, that's a
Like,
full
they're about
2-block
1
shift
row.
to stretch that.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why we crossed them. I guess. I didn't realize what you were saying, but yeah, we crossed to make sure we can do that.
Hate these animations. So these final positions for me and Orban worked, right? It was like he was crossing his portal to here, like basically the back edge of this rock, or of this tile, and my fire breath didn't get hit by that or by this. So
Yeah,
crossing this and being at the front corner is fine.
I think the front corner solves it for every fire breath that's not tethered.
And then the only
As
problem
long
is
as
if
we're
these
making an X
portals
with
are
both
being
portals.
shot straight, then that doesn't work. So if we cross,
Yeah,
these
cross
portals,
every
like,
portal.
If we cross everything, are these always safe? And does nothing hit each other? Like if Orban stays here and this tether crosses, is he still safe?
Tomato
I
did cross
think
there,
that's okay.
So this is a good example.
Oh, those are pretty narrow. Or pretty thin rectangles, actually.
So do we just say always cross and be fire breath be at the front corner of your safe rank, and portals be at the back corner of your safe crossed rank?
I think so. Are the close together portals always going to be with the one or the side with the rear rank, or the side with the front rank?
No.
I think no. Like, this was a different pattern than we got before, right?
Okay.
Where we thought we didn't have to cross these the first time on our first pull because this line was here instead, right? You could just do this, but then cross the far portals.
In Discord's the hitbox of the portals.
So yeah, so I think for now, that's just our candidate solution. Fire breaths go to the front corners of your safe rank. Portals go to the back corners of your safe rank. Again, all the way on the edges, because that slight angle will protect your fire breath person. And
How do you
always
want to
cross no matter
organize who
what.
goes where? Outside the portals.
What's up?
The untethered people, how do you want to say who's left or right?
You will, yeah, basically just use heads. Like, there's
Okay.
one other person on your platform. Wherever you start relative to each other, that's where you finish. Like, Arugal's to my left, so he goes there, I go here.
Also, is there a good tell using the floor pattern for how wide the front or back rank beam is?
This line.
Okay, just the exact middle.
Yep.
The picture I linked has it, I think.
So when we
is
see the
that
tethered
true,
people who are
Kikuchi? I'm looking at the picture in
crossing.
Discord.
Yeah,
and-
that is the exact middle. That's 4 blocks wide on the texture.
For instance.
Yeah, that's right along that line, I think.
So all tethers are crossing.
Yeah.
Yes.
For now, we'll say all tethers cross. It's just so fucking hard to see any of this, man.
And are we okay on MIT for that, or do we need to plan that out as well?
Current bad spots for this fight are Dance of Domination, the general 6 weapon spam. I think Tomato, you need to do somehow more healing. I think the 6 weapon spam, none of those hits are scary. They do like 100k each, so we can really get by with just getting health back up and save mint for other things.
I was using both Wings and Lily there for the 6 weapon spam.
That might be okay then. I'm also burning a bunch of stuff though. That's maybe fine.
Not really much more for me to give.
I could
Well,
I
you
could move Mini to the
probably-
6 weapons if we need more
I don't
healing
know,
there.
we're using like.
I mean, like,
Medica
where
right
are
now.
Reprisal and Feint and Addle going? Like, right now, my Addle is mostly committed to Dance of Domination. Like, there's fucking nothing in this fight that's magical, so it's just not very useful.
I didn't hear your question, but
Oh, are you using Medica anywhere right now?
I don't have specific spots planned, but I throw one out every now and again.
Okay, because that might be a good spot to just throw one out, like after the second weapon or something, and it might stabilize people throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
I could pull
Just
my
'cause,
Addle off the raid wides and put it into like the weapons and stuff.
Well, which raid wides are you taking it off?
Just the filler, like first one.
So I'm
Those
using
are lethal.
Put that into like the weapon instead that follows up.
Those are lethal. Those we want mid on. Like the
Okay.
Crown of Arcadion is a 30k overkill on everybody.
Yeah, I think I have
the-
Droop on
yeah.
second crown, and then the big cast before the meteor phase. I can't remember the name of something.
That one is also a huge overkill. So we need Mitt on one and only. We need Mitt on Crowns. Crown is also physical, so it's like super deadly for the healers.
Okay. And then would you
Dance
rather
is
have
also scary.
would you rather have Mini on dance or on the 6 weapon combo?
Dance.
All right, that's where I'm
Or
at.
yeah, probably dance. I should maybe. I was thinking about trying to get Seraphism off dance, and maybe that's just wrong. So this picture that I just posted is where that's what we're aiming for, right? With all the petals?
Yes, that looks right.
Yep.
Okay. I am ready now.
If you want to make more space, you could move those line baits to like the center of the box they're in, along the back wall.
I'm
Hard
not
enough.
sure that that's enough to fix the tether.
Yeah, it's pretty angry until you're in like the back half of that square if you're like in the northeast of the tether there.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure.
Like those look scary, but aren't very deadly. So much
Show me your footwork.
Next side.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
I can do another spot.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance? Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Really bad on that.
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The worst possible.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
Cass, you want to get over ground before I land the one and only then? but I don't know, it's good.
They're up! What fighting spirit!
Watch the temple.
Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
We did it.
I will not yield my throne.
You're gonna melee his stay till the end of that cast.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Sides coming up next.
Now fall.
Remember to go back maybe for heals.
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
Bundles here.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring. And they're down. Will they recover from
Fire
this?
breath might be distance based.
Yeah, I didn't get targeted with anything. Tether or fire breath.
Oh.
Okay, then the people without tethers have to get it.
Where were you when you didn't? Were you towards the back?
Let me go.
Also, I was like right next to Kuki with fire breath, and I didn't kill both either me or him, and then you didn't kill me either.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. That was
That was weird. So maybe it's easier than we think.
wait. You didn't get a fire.
Oh, I didn't.
The only
Yeah.
person.
Oh yeah, I
so
guess.
Arugel
Yeah,
got one.
you're right.
And then the 3 people stacked next to the boss.
Yeah, so it must be the 4
What is it,
closest to
3
get
on the
breath.
group 1 platform and only 1?
Yeah, all 3 of us
Okay,
stacked
so
on the
it's
bosses.
Zug Zug.
Okay, so if you have a tether,
yeah.
do your meteor baits at the back of your half, and then resolve it wherever it's safe for you.
I mean,
so-
so you can be like, if you need to take the fire breath, you can just be
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
like none of the meteors are resolving until none of any is resolving until the fire breath.
You just have to make sure to snap your fire breath up.
Okay, so what we could do for movement then, if you need to take a fire breath because you don't have tether, just like stack up on the boss until your meteors start dropping. You'll get the target for the breath, and you'll be able to kite your meteors to wherever your safe spot
So
is.
the order that people take things is take your tower that puts you in the right end spot for your thing. Okay. So if you need to cross your tether and cross platforms, you take the tower that puts you in the right spot. If you don't need to move platforms at all, take the tower that puts you in the spot you want to be. Right. That puts 2 people in each tower. It's fine. Immediately after towers, everything kind of stacks back up to full again. But people without tethers are further in front. People without tethers be in his hitbox ring. People without tethers be out of his hitbox ring. And then run out your meteor baits to the spot you have to be to resolve the enemy.
If everyone starts on the center line that divides the boss, should be able to do your full meteor run and end in a safe spot.
Yep. That's basically what I thought of. Just went right. So.
Kinda. I got a little ahead of myself. Cut myself off. But yeah.
I mean, these are very lenient circles. Like, you can just bounce between two spots in the circles. That's just
Well, yeah, all the stuff resolved before the third meteor telegraph goes away. So the final meteor telegraph you leave has to be in a spot that meteor takes place. So the third one has to be probably or at least somewhere that's out of it.
Oh, the LP didn't go off because Tomato got water.
Also, for so there's two weapon combos in the first round, right? There's the first weapon combo where you're using temperance and a bunch of stuff. That one feels cool. If I go ham and just like solo deal the second set of 3 weapons, can you save stuff for dance? Or you know, take the second set? Tomato?
What?
Are you? So there's 2 weapon sets in phase 1. You're using a bunch of stuff on the first one.
Yes.
Are you using anything on the second one?
Not really.
Okay.
Aside from like random.
I am
heals
probably gonna Seraphism there now because that way I can use it for the meteor rain.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
means
'cause I'm
dance will be weaker than normal from now on.
That's. We'll see how that plays out, but we'll figure something out. Because currently I'm pretty light on dance, but.
Yeah, so I'll give you my mid during the tower knockbacks. Since it looks like he's trucking.
Speaking of tanks, are you giving buddy mid to the healers at any point?
It's no, but what?
We shouldn't need to. We shouldn't really need it because like you're in the same boat. You have the same health and defense as we do. So
Yeah,
if
you're
we
more
die to
important than
something,
me.
you
I
die.
don't want to give it up too much too. There's like random mini tank busters, and every weapon is like a tank buster at neutral.
We shouldn't
anyways.
specifically need it. If we do, then there's a problem, I think.
Well, if there's like one big scary hit, it might make sense. But nah, I think yeah, we gotta learn to deal with it.
If you
Because
don't
if we're
have
in
a
danger,
tether
then so is someone
initially,
else.
Was that Urgle?
if you don't have a tether initially, what are you doing for the fire breath?
After the towers, everybody is stacking up center again for heals and to stack the meteor baits, like the AoE circle baits. If you do not have a tether, you need to bait the fire breath target by being one of the 4 closest players to him. So if you don't have a tether, during this point where we're all stacking back up after first towers, you are going to move into his hitbox ring so that you're close. And the 2 players on your platform who have tethers are going to be slightly outside of his hitbox ring so they don't get targeted.
Speaking of fire breath, also because you have to have a left-right, but that's also right before the towers go off, where you're running back into the middle. Should we just say that whatever tower you take is also the spot you're going to go back to with your fire breath?
I kind of want to do it the other way. I want to say wherever you end up after the tower bounce, that is your spot.
Okay.
Because that's true for tether players as well, right? Like that's how we're assigning tethers. So wherever you end up after your tower knocks you, that is where you are resolving the rest of the mechanic.
The tethers also have a boss indicated direction to go, so it's less confusing for them.
Yeah.
Like they could go wherever, they could take any tower and they just respect tether.
Well, I mean, we do need to make sure that there's 2 people in each tower. I think
Yeah,
the way
I
to
know.
do that is by ensuring everyone takes a tower that bounces.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph
Even
and
if the
seize the
mechanic doesn't
tyrant's
require a
throne?
female.
First, I shall take your measure.
So with the tether, I land in the spot.
Stack back up reverse full circle dates, but be outside of the space.
The spot I land in needs to be where I end up.
That's where you want to resolve.
Show me your footwork.
Bounce yourself to the corner you want to be.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
That's fine.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
Boss drum.
A direct hit! But they're still standing!
First we
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced. Yield my throne!
Nice that this does literally 0 damage, by the way.
Yeah, this guy is tough.
It feels so calming despite what's happening.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Now fall!
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
The tower.
Can't reach cats.
Stack back up. Tether's outside. Wait, I don't like that.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
There'll be at some point here.
Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Oh,
Oh
I
no,
fucked.
they've been felled with a vengeance!
Wait, there was a
That is
Lockmorn
super
there?
stack.
I hope that's 2 light party stacks and not
Yeah,
an 8-person stack we have to
I
resolve
think it's
somehow.
The body check.
Orbital, when you're doing meteors with tether, make sure you're a lot further back. I couldn't back up in time.
Got it.
Also, can we try to make sure there's 1 tether per tower instead of 2 tethers in 1
Yeah,
tower?
that was. I mean.
Well, just for our system, it's 1 tether per tower, and it just makes long-term
Well,
results.
not necessarily. Like, I can show you what happened
Yeah.
here and why there were 2 tethers.
Oh, it's one of them crossing sides.
So here...
I think there's enough time. There's enough time for people with tethers to just pick a tower and correct, because we have to bait meteors anyway.
So here, like, Tomato has to cross, and, like, he has to... Well, actually, Tomato has this portal, right?
Yeah,
So
so
he
would
shouldn't
on
be
the
in
other
this
side.
tower. He should be in this tower.
Okay.
So that because he has to end up in this corner, and that would have fixed this.
I don't know if the corner thing is gonna work. Let me post a picture. This was the Kukushi even dropped that farther back than he could have, and I have like a sliver to work with, and he even was like
I mean, this
farther
looks right.
along. Where the snapshot was is.
I think
behind
there's
you.
an... Yeah. that's
Like
pretty gross.
I think the person might need to slide a little bit up the middle line because your snapshot was
like in line with the corner of the markers. maybe?
If people with tethers try to do minimum distance safe tethers, would that solve it?
Well, it needs to be consistent, so I think if you just maybe get on the far corner of the marker, maybe. Maybe that's far enough.
Yeah, can we set the markers to be helpful here? Like, can we find the lines for the meteors and just put the markers on those lines?
I think if you would have just moved up 1 rock or moved 1
Yeah, we
rock
could
line
litter.
to the middle.
The markers that they are that though.
How does he actually surprise?
So like here are the 2 markers.
So I think it's going to be difficult to correct that, because he's actually sliding both halves of this platform apart. He's not literally slicing out the middle based on the floor pattern.
I mean, that's fine, right? We just have to, like, try to move the markers by the same time.
So, the halfway point on side 1 is probably here for the 4 marker. That'll be 4 blocks in from the north-south side. South specifically. Yeah, let me try moving these out where I think this line actually is on the split. And then we do the same on the other side.
3 would be... This is the new corner.
So I think we want, if we're using the same offset, we want 3 like on this north-south line to be the halfway point on group 2.
So, like, this spot.
So like if we're using the same offset, well, if we're keeping it consistent, it'd be 3 there, 2 there, Bravo there-ish. I don't know what useful Delta Bravo are here for this.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think we start with this, and then we can correct it if it's off.
Whatever it is, where I'm jumping here, instead of being right here, the corner person just moves in 1 block to here.
But what we're trying to do is come up with, like, if that's the spot, then that should be where the marker is, right? Because you want a clear, this is where you stand, because the lines in the ground aren't super obvious.
If you need the markers, use them. Otherwise, the end result is just moved in 1 block.
I think you move in until the tether is no longer long enough.
Well, I don't think you want to be... Like, we should just put the marker where that is. Like, I don't want to be, alright, I'm going to move in, okay, when marker's, my tether's mad, I'm going to move back, right? So, like, we should just, if that's there, then we should go there, right?
I mean, sure, like, we could have starting markers and still limit test where the tether is safe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to update all the markers somebody else wants to, but whatever it is, the end result is whoever is in this corner spot, move in 1 block. And that's it. Same strat.
If they're wrong, we'll fix it.
And then, if you need to be at a different rank from the final platform, because the stat portal can just be
And we have 2 sets, so we could even just use, like, if it came to it, we could say close portals instead of far portals.
Given how the platform movement works, we may need to do some cheater plugin stuff to get far portal markers.
We don't. We don't. If we have to use them, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we can just line up with the existing markers instead.
I doubt they would make the mechanic such that it's so finicky. You would need. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they would.
you saw M10.
M10 was gross
At long last,
stalled,
the
but those aren't very.
against the Grand Champion!
We definitely
Will
vibe
the
some
challenger
from one of them
triumph and
10.
seize the tyrant's
This is
throne?
intent now.
It's just hard to find the spots.
First, I shall
So
take your
I've seen what the
measure.
app does. I think I put it back side on intent, and it's probably better than zigzag.
Show me your footwork.
And they're down. Can they recover from this? Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
Yeah.
Literally just try to get the Salty Darkness and like one tip of Salty.
You ready for all the balance questions?
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
For this is a very late snapshot.
A direct hit, but they're still standing.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
I will not yield my throne!
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Was that rock mine? First rock?
Yeah. We would have wiped if it wasn't.
Now fall!
Nice try.
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
So right after you get done with the tether, your tower.
Watch pads.
Back up non-tethers.
And they're
It's gonna
down.
have to be
Can they
like
recover from this?
First in the center, and second on the cardinal marker. Right above to the side.
That makes sense.
Say that one more time.
It'll be easier to just show it, so I can show exactly the failure state. Why? Not this. Exactly the failure state. Okay, so the way this should have worked is that, so I'm taking this tower across because I don't have a tether. Thought's taking this tower across. So I need to get fire breath and go where I land. And so I'm going to be like in this upper corner, and Thought's going to be in this upper corner. We already know this from as soon as we plant ourselves in our towers. Okay, so Thought and I move up into his hitbox to bait fire breath, which we get. And now there's going to be meteor baits. And I'm just going to start walking to the right, but that's not good enough. I need to like go here, 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 and the right. So it's 1, 2, and it's like, oh shit, this is bad. Like, because this is the spot I have to be in after the third bait. Right? Then I'm just going to like, I don't know, try to do whatever I can. It doesn't work, obviously. So the correct spots here are, first of all, these two tether people need to be behind us, like right here. You need to be stacked under here. We need to keep the meteor baits together. So we stay here for the meteors, don't move early, and then we move out here, and then we kind of start breaking off to our sides, right? So like, I can go here, 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 and then over here, or like here, here, here. Like any of these should work. You just have to bait 1, bait 2, and then start moving off to your side. You have time for it.
But number one thing after you land from your tower, you are booking it into the middle for 2 reasons. 1, we need to get those baits, and 2, you absolutely will not survive this mechanic without heals.
This also means you just need to pick a tower and commit to it instead of like trying to correct your direction with tethers because you're going to middle anyway.
Well, doesn't the tethers just still auto-fix?
The tethers should still be in the tower that puts them in their correct final spot. That is not for ease of getting to the final spot. It's for ease of ensuring there are 2 people in each tower. All the patterns we have seen so far means that if those each of those tether players need to be in one of the 4 final quadrants, and there will be exactly 1 tower that puts you from your current position to that final quadrant, right? So that ensures there's 1 tether player in each tower, and then the non-tether players just pick one on their side.
Okay,
Or if you just want the towers to stop blowing up, we could just hard assign them.
I don't really see the advantage in trying to fix a tether that you're going to unfix by going to center anyway. You just like pick a tower without a tether and put your tether in it.
We could hard assign them. I guess that would work, right? Because if
We're
you
at
are
the middle
crossing,
anyway.
if you need to cross, then you cross in your tower. If you need to stay in your platform, then you stay on your tower. That part's both fine. We could literally hard assign the towers. That
You
should
just need
work.
a tiebreaker for who's going where with Fire Breath if both of you don't have a tether in your tower, but that should be easy because those pairs could just say, like, person who's farthest left leans left afterwards, right?
Yeah, I mean, just do
I don't
the
know.
usual, like, TMRH setup or whatever, right? TMHR.
Because like if my mental logic can be I have a tether, I get in a tower, instead of I have a tether, let's do geometry and then get in that tower.
Well, in this case, it wouldn't be anything. It would just be this is your tower.
Okay, so say boss is at Charlie, like group 2 is east of Charlie, group 1 is west of Charlie. Do a lineup. This is okay, so this will be like the where you go to your towers. So Todd and I will always go to the southeast tower. We'll hit whichever side we have to go to because right? Like if we have to stay on our side, we bounce to the right. If we have to cross, we bounce to the right. Same thing for engine removal, that's important. Right? And then for fire breath flexing, just see who has tethers, right? And farthest left person goes left, farthest right person goes right. And at this point, we are. It's going to mess things up a little bit for round 2. But you should be able to just sort of like rebuild the conga line when they're stacking that up, right? Because you know the 2 people that are.
Just say it's THM or TMRH or TMHR on both sides, and just like tanks and range are stacked. I guess yeah, you could have.
Well, we could do like a Fate Breaker Congo lineup on both sides, and then you see who has the tethers. Tethers go to their closest tower. You see who's left, they go to their closest tower. And then you repeat after the first set of
Like,
towers.
after the first round, everybody should like go back to the boss and like reform his conga line. Right. Some parties are going to be swapped because some people had to bounce to the other platform. Right. Just reform the conga line and use eyes from there. Right. Like left.
If we want to simplify that, how about we have the people who just did Fire Breath take the center 2 spots in the new Conga line, and the people who just did Tethers take the outer 2 spots in the Conga line.
Well, slow it down a little bit. This is all to just get around the fact that you might be in a tower with one other untethered person. Can't we just, if that ever happens, like I'm like, I'll go far. Like it's at most what 2 people. Like literally, let's say I'm in a tower with a
That's
regal.
not the problem. The first round is solved immediately. The second round is the problem. Right?
Sure, cool, but like the tethers have homes. Like the boss tells you where you have to go. It doesn't matter. The non-tethered people, there's at most 2 people who have to be like, hey, I'll go far.
Sure.
Right? Like it's literally like you're in a tower. You see one other. You see you're both untethered. One of you just has to say, I'll go far.
Okay, but you don't even need to do that. Like, you have 4 players, 2 on each side that have just done a fire breath. You have, let's use group 1 as an example. You have somebody over on the right side of group 1, or left side of group 1. You have somebody on the right side of group 1. They become the center of the new conga line.
That's, I don't know. How does one? It just feels too.
When we stack up and get our fire breaths, one person lean left, one person lean right.
Yeah.
We're sitting there at the boss for 5 seconds doing nothing. Give me the fire breath. Give me the fire breath. Give me the fire breath. Just lean left, lean right.
Like it's just up. It's a max of 2 people per side.
100%. Once you take the tower, stack up for fire breath, one person leans a foot to the left, one leans a foot to the right. You got 5 seconds just sitting there waiting for your debuff.
Yeah. Like there's no reason to hard use it. It's just 5 seconds.
And then get ready for J-Waves. You know they're coming.
Oh, don't forget he has to throw the arena at you.
We've seen him start to throw the arena.
Yeah, and hopefully there's a telegraph, because I could not find the tell from his animation.
It might be the angle that he holds the platform at. 'Cause I don't think he holds it straight.
Good help.
Hang on.
This everything else seems consistent after that.
So to review, Congo line, YOLO, use eyes.
No conga. This.
The conga for the very
Your
start.
hard assigned tower. Run into the middle, and if you're taking fire breath, just lean left or right, depending where you want to go. Just if there's 2 of you fighting for it, one of you has to go left, one of you has to go right.
So we're not doing a conga?
Correct, no conga.
Alright.
And
The
the other
are hard
after
assigned
the
based on the initial slots, like they're static, right?
yeah, and after the first one, there's going to be up to 1 missing person per side, right? I've never seen both tethers have to be right. It's probably going to be up to 1 missing person. That person just kills whatever. So make it obvious what tower is yours when they go. Or I guess it's always just make it obvious what tower is yours for the person who came over, right? Like you're gonna take the northwest tower, be leaned to the left, looking at the boss on the west side, right?
I think we're.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
for this stack.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
To remember to stop.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The Tyrese altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before! At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance! Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Group after this.
Oh, the challengers holding their own!
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
I lost track of time, and I
He
thought that
knows
was
no
the sixth
mercy,
weapon.
and he's never tasted defeat.
Feels like we're farther in and we're only like 2.5 minutes in. A lot of shit's happening in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, this fight is really well.
It was a little scary when you're like, alright, time for the nice slow damage. Like, wait a minute.
No more holding back.
Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
Sure hope you weren't healing.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Sight.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even
Keep going
more
with that.
tyrannical than before!
On hold.
Oh, even I felt that! Can't afford to be careless now!
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
That's tether. Are you like that? Oh, shit.
And they're down! Can they recover from this?
Oh, fucker, save face.
That retarget.
Just decide.
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
Are you hiding?
I will not yield my throne.
Yeah, that rock's gonna do you a lot of good.
Please work. Please work. Oh my god, yes. He's using Mech of the game.
What a display of power! He's unleashed!
So fun fact, if you have the stack line of the Tank Buster, the Tank Buster resolves first on the stack line retargets.
I know, it's cool.
Now fall.
Get your protractor. Oh, my.
You're not.
Same.
Is the dodge into 2 there in the middle and the ones on the outside?
It's fairly free. I did get clipped to that pole, but I think I gave myself too much room on one side.
Quick enough, it's fairly free. Yeah. Mouse dodge, get in position.
You have a point in resources there, thankfully, where it's just personally greatly prefer to not have to think
I might also just look for the
I
first.
just, even though I'm doing the 2 to 1, I just keep getting hit. So
I might switch to looking for the first intersection that's on the east-west side of the boss. I don't have to think about the boss at all.
Kushi, what are you doing for acceleration and all that for void vesting weapons? How much are you slide casting? How much are you accelerating?
I'm mostly slide casting everything. Only bits where I have to keep using scissors. Very occasionally, depending on the specific mostly I'm just like, because I'm in in group 2, it's easier for me. Most of my spots are just kind of in the center. So I can late move basically. Like, axe is always running mostly in the center. My sword position is always in the center. My sight position is a little bit farther out.
Got it. Thank you.
Wait, are you there?
Yep.
You gonna try and tell me if the last boss was there than this boss?
No. I think the speed menu is fine for the last boss. Don't misunderstand. The mechanics in that fight are kind of ass. I just can't.
I briefly looked at like the logs, and Tomato is the only one who has a dash next to his name, so I don't think White Mage hasn't killed this boss yet.
That's funny.
Why? White Mage feels good, dude.
I think people might not really enjoy the mobility of White Mage on this particular fight.
Well, so far this tier has been extremely fucking competitive, which means astrology is probably what people are doing.
Instead, we got a fucking baker over here. I don't know about that weapon. Oh. No, plus your tail gets cold, man. Where's the, like,
My tail gets
where's your
cold.
tail jacket?
Dude, that'd be sick. The technology isn't there yet. Gets great instant time.
That is the longest stim I've ever
The
seen.
White Mages have built this, who have built this just on unlocks or something. Or maybe
That
the long
sounds like
server.
dope. It is also day 2.
Yeah.
You think they'd have like different gloves for the tail?
How did your tail need the top hat?
Yes, dude. So now you're okay.
But you do need to trim that apple stem. That's a little nasty.
Trim the what?
Your apple stem, man. Don't you know proper apple
That's a
hygiene?
cherry.
That's a cherry.
One
Who puts an apple on top of a cake?
Well, he apparently puts panko on everything.
I love Panko Crater.
I also love Panko Crater.
Wait, it's actually Panto?
It is Panto.
It's
Panto.
Creator, which it means creator of all, which is one of like the Greek aliases for Jesus.
Christ, Panto creator. And what mechanic? What's the Panko with Panko?
The one
That's the
where
thing
he
where he
puts a
shoots
bunch
all the
of
missiles.
baited circles on the ground and you move in a circle.
Or what fight?
Top.
Oh, 11.
And 11, yeah.
Panko.
Usually when people say like, all right, panto around the boss, they just mean slowly move around the boss.
Yeah,
while
I
dropping
got
baited circles.
that. I just didn't know where it came from.
It kind of took over from the phrase Mario Kart.
Oh, your little airpin has a chocobo on it. Oh,
Yeah.
but then it's like, I don't know. That's dark. It's in its little eggshell, and then you like use eggs for baking.
No. It's
That's
the,
pretty fucked up, man.
It's the restoration, man. It's like a brand.
Of animal cruelty.
No, they're not eating the chocobos.
Yeah, well, okay. What do you put in your
The
pocket?
chocobos
then?
are like a mascot for everything else, but God forbid I put it on an apron. It's a mascot. You ever heard of a mascot?
But like, you use them for cooking, so you don't put it on your apron.
It's a baby
What's the
chocobo,
utensil
man.
supposed to be behind the knife? On the back of your helmet.
I have no idea.
It's the
It's
tuning
like a
fork.
tuning fork.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, Ruben, you
You
good?
chew in your food, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gotta get added quality somehow.
I prefer chewing my food, but you know, if you want to chew in your
That
food,
rule to be ready.
Yes, I run
Oh, it didn't fuck up for some reason. I'm ready.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
Where's your cloud flare now?
First, I shall take your measure.
What happened 14 hours ago?
We died of server overdose.
There's a lot of surfer rock.
Show me your foot.
That was a lot of arena rock.
A lot of putting on of the baggies.
I'm sorry, Manager, if trials have occurred.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
I will.
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
It's a very
Oh, the challenger's holding their own!
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat!
personal heals.
But my LD. Double
Actually,
dip.
I'll give it up.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless
I love
indeed.
going left.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Not me.
That was good.
Norman, can you get a helmet?
Yeah.
Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit!
Okay, yeah, I'm just not very aggressive enough. Very easy. Or I wasn't. Now I am.
First.
Know the
I'm
folly
going back to 0 to 1
of
though.
challenging me unenhanced. Yield my throne!
So remember, after your tower, go middle, but don't go all the way middle. You're trying to avoid the flame.
What a display of power!
Will
He's
not live.
unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Sign
Now
tower.
fall!
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent
Middle.
repairs.
Always default middle here. That was too right. Healing up.
Puddles.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
I'm gonna healer LB3 right before the towers go off and hope.
Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn the tide? Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
The fire breath is also just a line. It's not a cone. So this is totally safe.
It's the
But
majestic
remember,
meteor wrath damage from.
That's the tether.
Okay, so I still got clipped by a tether when I died.
I was too close to you.
Alright. How are those markers working?
I don't think it's super strict. I don't even know if we need the markers. I think having like an indicator for where the
Oh no, I'm stupid.
having like the indicators on the divider between like the left and right side is really useful, but I don't think the markers are really specific. The fire breath is just a line. It's not a cone. So I think they're good where they are, because where they are delineates the inner half from the outer half, right?
Okay, so we did find the center line with them.
Also, give me 1 second. I want to look how hard that split hits, because I think...
Also, manager, I want to show one thing.
After we land, can we do like party one mid the first landing? Like we land, stack up for puddles, party one mid, reprisal paint idle, and then everything resolves. And then the second landing, party two mid or something.
So, the actual tethers... The actual tethers in Fire Breath cannot kill you if you are above, like, 90. So all you need to do is get healed and live. It looks like they do around 170k on a healer and around like a little more than that on a melee, but they have more health.
I just want to use my stuff because the whole next like 2 minutes or something.
Well, there's a super stack coming up after the second round, right? Or there's maybe 2 super stacks coming up. The flatliner is insane damage. The flatliner is physical damage and it's like a 50k.
What's up? Kikuchi?
So I have this pause that where I died, and I died here because I was in the front row and I shouldn't have been. But if we look at what seems to be the angle of,
Oh, I have a good
your
picture of it.
area.
I just looked at this.
It's like the space left to me here is very small. I think we might want to go back to not crossing the far rank.
I'm down for either. This was the resolvement. So this was the whole. I moved in one block, and then you can see there's a pretty big safe spot for you on your block. I go to the edge, move in one block, and then yeah, there's like a whole block for you to stand on.
Not crossing the far ones seems really satisfying, because then it's like, oh, you have room to make them straight, then just don't cross them and make sure that it's tricky when you add in the whole the other team, because like even though you might make it a little no, it would still be safe for the other team, right? Because like if you scroll up to that screenshot I had posted as an example setup, right? If the ones that could go straight, and the ones that have to cross, that would still leave a little gap on each side of the close ones that's technically safe.
I don't like how
fireball.
tight that gap is, though.
Alright, we can keep
tight, though.
crossing. It should be fine then.
It's like a whole square.
I think if the far tethers just don't go all the way into the corner, that should give enough space for the fire breath in front of them.
Because this is the safe spot is literally the number markers right now.
I did slightly adjust the number markers so they're actually on what I think will be the center line during the divide phase.
I think, unless I'm not remembering, I think every tether moves in one block. All 4 tethers always move in one block,
Okay.
and I think that just works.
All right.
But there's a rectangle right here.
Or one like square block. That can
Like
be
what I'm standing on right now would be 1 block size.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yes, just move in this distance here, and I think everything works.
Because all these blocks are either 1, 2, or 3 wide on the floor. Actually, there's a 4 wide one here. You get the idea.
So flatliners insane damage, and we'll continue getting them out of the way. Each wave is not equal, but equal.
So, do you want more mid on flatliner then?
On the east side there, when we all stacked up after the towers, the other players were still really far out. We couldn't move back for our secondaries. We need to be close to against the bosses.
Like dead center, like you should be as east and west and as close to the boss as you can.
Say that again, Kusha?
I'll show you.
Was that at me?
Yes.
I thought you guys were backing up and we're doing our first puddle out there. You get your things and then we drop the puddle out.
Correct,
There was-
but you aren't doing that.
Can
So look at my screen right now.
Yeah.
You dropped your puddle on the second spot. That's where the second bait
Oh,
spot.
I had it swapped. I thought that this was the first spot. We're coming to join you instead of you coming to join us.
we make a rule? There's a hitbox indicator visible. Can we have the people that need the breath on the inner part of the hitbox indicator, like that dimmer red line, and then people with tethers be outside that red line?
Yeah, and that works with the Kushi. I had the strat mixed up. So the tethered people are on the hitbox line. The people getting it are in front of it.
Yep.
And then we all just... Okay, I totally had it mixed up. Tethers on the hitbox, the circle. Other 2 people are in front of him. As soon as the marks go out, it's collapse on them.
At long last, the decisive match against a grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
And they're down. Can they recover from this? Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit! Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before! Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
such a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Now fall!
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
Make sure you're coming in. Sing shield.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Hit the button.
I'm just moving after I land. Maybe save less.
I did ticks before you
I
did
I think if we hit the LP instantly, we'll be up to the towers with plenty of time.
Okay.
Like as soon as the first resolves, if any deaths, LB instantly. Because we're still on the same platform, so it works.
Oh, we have time out.
Give the appointment still, don't you, Cats?
It's in like an hour and a half, I think.
Oh, yeah. Around 10-ish.
But yeah, Tomato, I think you need to find, like, during some of the spam mechanics, I think you need to throw a Medica 3 out or something, because I'm at like 1k MP and you're at like 10k.
Okay.
I've got like 20 GCD heals and you've got like 2.
An observation I noticed with the tether line, it is interceptable.
Which tether?
The tether line for the portals.
You're 100% sure?
There are attempts where I have not been hit.
Huh?
You have a clip?
Unfortunately, no.
Which mechanic?
The portal tether, where we're
Where it
flipping
shoot-
around sides.
And it's like a projectile and it only hits one person, it's not a line?
Seems to be.
But you know that does make sense. That I don't think that changes our strat though, because we don't want the fire breath players getting hit.
Oh, you're sure?
Not
Sure
100%.
it wasn't just like fully absorbed or anything? It probably wouldn't be, but...
Okay, we put all the tellers in the corner and I'll invul in front of all 4 of them. Done.
Go the Paradigm 1.
Let me get OBS going. I've been hesitant to run it because it causes frame issues.
But I guess, like, what would we even do with that info?
I don't
Dude.
know. It's just an
I don't think our
observation.
strat changes, right?
They're doing that now.
Oh, wait, actually, one sec. Yeah, I'm looking at my tether, and I don't even have a damage event. I like outranged my tether.
You show us this.
Yeah,
Huh?
please show.
Like my scrolling combat text, I have it. It should say 0 if I zeroed something out.
Right, but maybe what Orban is saying is correct, and Kukushi
Okay, so for context, I'm gonna take my tether, stretch it, go to the edge, move 1 block in, perfect.
Because I get hit by your portal.
And Orban eats this meteor, and it like sort of just fizzles out. It goes away. I take nothing. I don't have any scrolling combat text events. It just didn't reach me.
How much was Orban's damage event when that happened?
Orban's not even near him.
It would be a Rugal.
I
it'd
took
be,
his portal.
Who,
Oh wait, no, that's...
do I just outrange this meteor? What the fuck?
Yeah, this
No, I
looks
think-
like range more than anything. I think you might have actually outranged it. fuck?
Did Arugula get hit by that?
I mean, like, look at the AoE line, right? Like, the
Yeah.
AoE line just doesn't reach him.
Where's
Oh,
your
are we
time?
overthinking it then?
Potato.
No. That
I mean,
would
this is
only
still
work for the
clearly the right
diagonals.
solution. I think this is a bug / oversight.
Arugula, if he was over there, he's not in line with my portal. My portal's coming this way, and it doesn't hit him
Yeah,
at
you're
all.
right. I was thinking of a different attempt because
So
last
I
attempt, that's where I was.
straight up outrange this.
And I didn't take any damage either from the same thing.
And Orban, yeah, Orban's over there, so another him checking his frame. The fire tethers completely outrange it. That seems like a bug.
I mean, specifically if the the back rank tethers cross from file 1 to 4, it seems.
If you could outrange, well, no, that never mind. I don't think he's.
I wonder if that's implying that they never expected you to cross these.
Yeah.
It would also mean that in this case, the fire breath players can stack with this particular cross, right?
You could hit me with your fire breath.
So hold on, that seems to be implying that maybe.
Yeah, that they don't intend for you to cross these.
Yeah, like maybe these they still get angled off the arena, but they get angled off the arena on the other side. So like instead of being all the way right, Manisher would be all the way left.
And
then
it
the
would hit
fire
me at
breath
that
guy
point.
could fit between.
That's more what I'm thinking now, yeah.
Because that would leave a little space between the portal and the meteor guy.
Is this the scarier fire breath sides, the one with the long cross? Or are they all scary?
I don't
part
think
is
one's
scary.
particularly worse than the other. You just do a different
just-
meteor route to drop it.
It's just my thought of what Kikuchi says. Technically, the fire breaths could stack with the long tethers, and they just both get hit.
They
But
could.
only if it's this exact configuration
Yeah.
where
Isn't
you're
it-
crossing from 1 to 4 and in the back.
Oh
rank.
yeah.
I don't
if-
think a strat change is necessary, even with this information.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the problem, like, if you rewind on that though,
And where do you want?
like where the meteor is hitting you, like you can see the tiny little safe spots. Like they're really, really small, despite the fact that these lines are not exactly huge. It's like right where you see the telegraph. See that like little sigil on the ground? That's
This?
where that's the amount of space that the fire breath guy has to stand, right?
Yeah, that's pretty big. Or in my mind.
That's fine.
It feels so.
There's a shit ton of stuff happening. The safe spot's not
Okay.
going to be big.
I feel like it'd be way freer if these just went straight across and leaned to the side. It's like if you were like, let's say your portal was the one on the far
S-
right, looking ahead,
Like it would cut
and
this.
you were
You're saying
all the way
Like-
to the right side. Yeah.
like this.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
but you were
run
all the way to the right side, all the way to
Not
the
this
corner.
one block in part, all the way into the corner.
Okay, so it'd be like this or something
Like the other guy has like half
in
a
between the
square.
portals.
Yeah.
Well, this would cross, but
Those
something
would
like
even
that.
be those would be crossings. There'd be even more room, right? The other guy would have a whole like half a square to stand on instead of a tiny little tile. But I don't know if it matters.
What about the other
but-
side?
side?
But both these cross.
I mean, they have a
I
ton
mean,
of free space.
what this ends up looking like is it just swaps the fire breath and tether locations for this
Yeah.
configuration, right? And the safe spot is still roughly the same size, I think, because
'Cause
the,
on the other
tethers are
side-
pretty big.
The crossed beams would create a giant V, right? And the fire breaths are very narrow rectangles, so they wouldn't even need to really leave they wouldn't even need to leave melee range of the boss, more or less. They'd have to leave because the line on the front of their platform, or the line on the, they would just be in melee range of
They
the
would
boss.
be right here and the same. They'd just be mimicked. Yeah, they stand between the two portals.
like-
stand between the portals, stand between the portals, but halfway in the platform.
I don't know. I can find the spots, and I'm fine with what we're doing. It just feels like we're making really tiny safe spots when maybe it's really not that precise.
I think they're
So-
supposed to be straight lines.
Shoot the outside ones just straight across, crisscross the middle ones,
No, not straight across. Angle them off of the arena.
or sure,
But
yeah.
the idea is, straight across.
You're roughly
if,
in line, just at a slight angle.
If you can go straight across, then go straight across and as far out as you can, right?
And
But
then
if
the
you
safe
can't
spots.
go straight across, then cross them and go as far out as you can. Oh no, you can't go as far out as you can. You'd die, wouldn't you? Because you'd be in the path of the other meteor. Never mind.
Well, you'd still go as far out as you can. It'd just be on the inner quadrants instead of the outer quadrants.
Yeah,
And
you
you said-
couldn't cross into the path of the other two.
You said that only works half the time because like if I have to be on the inside, then I have to cross it.
Yeah, but you'd have to cross and make sure you're not in front of the portal that's next to you, right? It's like if you were crossing, like imagine there was a portal where you are right now, you couldn't be on that spot, right?
The only thing I don't like about yours is it just doesn't work all the time. Like, it's only this. If you have to cross these long ones, then
Well, you cross, you just don't cross into the path of the other. If you see a giant portal, then immediately you can shoot out in front, right? You can't be in front of it. So you cross as much as you can.
well, there's no portal right there. The portals are in the
Right, but
middle.
there could be.
So thought, what happens if on this exact situation we have right now, except the static portal is on the back of the rest of it? Where does it?
He would cross by. He would go as far towards the other side as he can, and he would end up in the far left because the portals that are fired.
Yeah, I think the
maybe mine is complicated. Just
I know. I agree with you. I think shooting across makes it nice, but it's just you can't do that all the time. So then it's like you just pick the strat that's the same every time. Just cross them always. Period. Instead of like, are we crossing? Are we not crossing? Can I cross? Just.
But then in
cross
this pattern, it's cross and just as far back as you can, and the fire breath also goes. There it is, the fire breath stuff for that really tiny spot.
Fire breath stuff.
And I don't consider this small. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's
The
also,
lines on
like,
the floor are reasonably good for this, right? Like the sigil is there. It's like unique square, right? Like you just look for the sigils.
because I'm just thinking like the nature of this fight is if this is not 100% consistent as crossing everybody.
Then if anything, I move in 2 tiles. Does everybody? 'cause I've been saying the
2
rule
tiles
is
probably
you-
yes.
And like, does everybody always move 2 instead of 1?
If we're concerned about the space being too narrow, then yeah, we just move an extra tile over. It's just to be safe.
And that's not for all of them. Like every period, always you cross it and then you move in 2 tiles.
It could even just be as like, you know, there's like 4 rows, right? It could even just be as close to the other portals as you can, like safely. So in your case, you could be 1 square along the wall, right? They're crossing, they're shooting away from you, and it doesn't help you, right? So
I guess here's the exact sample of one we were just talking about. So I find the midpoint. Oh, I messed this up. One sec. I gotta do this shit first. Oh fuck, I just killed everybody. Okay, back to what I was doing. I find the midpoint, and then I move in 1 block. So hypothetically, what if I moved in 2 blocks?
We could set up markers for this exact positioning.
Because, like, look at me right there. Like, that's really tiny. Now, I get it's on the corner, so maybe it's always safe, but, like,
Yeah, but is there anything preventing me from just moving 2 blocks in? Because then you have a way bigger space.
like, look at that line from the portal next to you. Because they're crisscrossing, so that line is forgiving.
Yeah, I could have easily moved in. So I think this solution might just be always move 2 blocks in, and that gives this person, like, a huge area to play with.
Yeah, that I'm fine with. I just don't like having, like, half of a square tile on the ground. I don't find it good. Granted, you know, it's on a corner, so maybe it's always easy to find, but that's good.
Do I have a short cover?
I'm for more inwards with the portals to be able to.
Just so try that. Cross every single one, move 2 blocks in. Even the short ones, I think? Or I don't know how to
The short ones, if that doesn't work, we can just, stretch them enough that they're safe. There is time to adjust to that.
And do this. Wait, the short ones don't even affect the fire breath people, correct?
Well, the ones on the D side here are potentially problematic portals, right? Because let's say they were Let's say they were on the front rank of their side and they were crisscrossing. Like that means they're gonna be really close to that crisscross, right? It's like, think about where the portal next to you is going.
Okay, I've updated the world markers to account for going 2 steps in on extreme corners.
Just do a view of the inner portals. I'll just keep getting picked with the outer portals.
Maybe we just keep crisscrossing and then it all just works out and being silly for no reason. Feels off.
I guess here, Arugel has the inner portal. I don't even know where his fire breath person would be at this point. Or what?
But with our strat, he'd be in the wrong spot, right?
Yeah, I'm wrong there.
Like, he would ideally be in the far corner, but if you look at the portal behind him, is the portal behind him now a problem? Because that portal behind him is going to shoot a giant fucking meteor,
Yeah,
right?
because we're saying he would stand in the corner and then move in 2 blocks. So
Like, in my mind,
he would
his
die.
home would be even farther along the right and be, like, between, past the edge of that portal. So if you, like, say, 4 squares to the right.
Because this is going to kill everything going this way. So he could move in 2 blocks along that line.
But his fire breath buddy also.
Where is his fire breath buddy here? I have no
His
clue.
fire breath should be
His
standing
fire-
where he currently is right now.
Yeah.
That is where fire breath results.
Where the hell does he drop his?
That's what
With
I don't
our
like about this.
existing strat, it would be, you see how you've marked that X, and you see how there's the floor line that goes directly to the portal from that X? The edge of that floor line on the wall.
That's death.
Exactly. That is where the 2-block strat would put him, right there.
But even with the 1 block strat, or 0
Oh, I
block,
was thinking you had to go farther in with the crisscross.
You do the inner
Inner portal.
quadrants with that side.
Yeah, I mean, the way that we would resolve this, right, is that you don't cross every tether as far as possible. It's the outer portals cross to inner quadrants, and inner portals also cross to outer quadrants, right? Where's the other way?
Oh,
Other way around.
do we just... We actually have it, I think we have it mixed up. He can play the back wall. So his, yeah, was that
that's
what
what I
you're
was
saying?
thinking
Can we-
about putting
That's
on.
what
I
I'm
had the
trying
same
to
exact
say.
scenario.
Yeah, I didn't
Can
realize the
we just
line-
like throw together a raid plan that diagrams
Right
this
here.
out?
I thought that the line was against the wall, but no,
I'm
he's
trying to
playing
come
the
up
back
with
wall
a
because the line isn't there.
halfway decent way to show this.
He's an inner portal too, so you only cross on the inners. Then if you're an inner, you cross on the inner sides. If you're outer, you go cross on the outer sides.
These things are really, the meteor ones are really, really thick. Like, they're like the size of a full square. They're enormous.
They are a block.
And this isn't quite the scale, so just make it like this. But my thought is this would be like this.
Inners cross inner. Yeah, I'm down for that. You stay on the inner 2 blocks if you have inner. And
I mean, we can make this 2 scale, right? So go back to your original rectangle and just make it exactly the size, like 1/4 of the arena. That's how big they are, right? It's 4x4, and each portal is
Yeah, yeah.
exactly 1x4.
Well, I just mean that the perspective here is off because I'm using a 5 to get the gap in between them. So it's not quite
It's still 5x4,
accurate.
like this width is
I mean,
correct.
I think
Alright,
it's
let's see.
close enough, right?
Yeah, sure. So it would be something like this, where this guy's standing down in the corner as reasonably as he can, right? And this guy is standing all up here as reasonably as he can. Creates a little V of safety, and then my thought was these guys, because they can go straight, and we could just say that, like, in this scenario, this would be the unsafe column, and this would be the unsafe column. Or sorry, it would be.
Yeah, you had it right, I think, right?
it could be either.
Yeah, you have a back rank and a
This
front
is
rank
a
with that.
valid configuration.
Yeah, I think
We don't
everything's
know
valid.
whether Alcyon limits the one that we originally had.
I guess this is not quite what I was thinking. I was thinking that Let me draw what I was thinking first. So what I was thinking first is if you can go straight across, you go straight across as close to the other portal as you can. So it would be an angle, something like this.
The inners would be straight across. Alright.
Yeah, because they can go straight across and be as close to the other portal as you can. I think you're right on. That's exactly what I want to do. And then these ones have to cross to make enough distance, so they would probably just, again, go as close to the inner portal as they, or maybe they could just cross all the way.
It's
No,
probably
that makes the safe spot rule. That was the 2-block rule. If you go, oh, never mind. Sorry.
'Cause if they went as far to the side as they can.
that could work, yeah.
So if you have to cross, you go as extreme as you can. If you don't have to cross, you go as extreme as you like. If you can go straight, you go as extreme as you can towards the. I guess this would kill these people now, wouldn't it?
Oh,
you're right in the path
shit.
of the second one.
Yeah, they're dead.
So these could not go.
Fuck it, just.
Yeah. Maybe close just always crosses.
That seems like it should work. Like, the actual angle of the beams in the fight is not this extreme. So, I think, if you middle...
Are they more from here?
I think the origin of the beam is, like, right along the edge of the platform, right?
Okay.
So, I think if you middle the direct lines, then do an extreme cross for the closer side.
They do come from the portals off the edge.
Okay. But if they were just straight.
I mean, this works in this configuration where the back rank is safe, so again, we'd have to do more computation to say if back rank's safe, then not cross. If front rank's safe, then cross stuff, right?
But they have time to think that, right? Like if this was coming from the portal, because they're not doing anything, they're not picking anything up, they're just looking at their tether. Yeah, I don't know. That's also kind of small. Or wait, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think that works in the actual encounter.
Fire breath people would just need to know that their safe spot is just wherever's on their side that isn't directly in front of a portal.
So I think the arena we have here isn't entirely accurate for how long the gap is in the middle.
Exactly. There's a funny perspective thing going on here, but like the fire breath people could just be.
The key point too is you're never gonna get shot from like in a random spot. With this, you're not gonna just get mapped by a random beam, so you can look what's near you and just dodge.
For this configuration, at least, the middle of your safe square against the static line is always safe.
This is also like the perspective's all fucky. I don't know how to get the perspective. I don't know how to get this correct with a gap in the middle.
I think on both sides here, if you have fire breath, you stand on exactly where the markers should be with the updated markers.
How big is the gap in the middle?
I think it's just eyeballing it. It's probably 2 blocks wide. I think we've got like 2/3 of a room in the encounter.
It's like it's like halfway between the number markers to the letter markers in the middle.
That just looks like one extra column to me. Looks like this is what you have in the grade plan, right?
Well, this is fucked perspective. This is not right. I guarantee you. I'm trying to think of a way to actually make this right without just measuring. Let me think.
Do we want to also like map out the other possibility with static portals?
Do we have to make it precise though? Or
well, if you want to figure out how these angles are safe, then absolutely. But if it's not,
I don't think we need to. I think we have enough
I don't
here.
think we should spend the time on that. Cause these fire people can see the tethers near them and just get safe. Like there's,
Well,
you're not going to get shot from across the room randomly. You see the two tethers. You see the tether near you.
This guy is. This guy's
Oh,
gonna get
that. I'm sorry, you're right. I see what you mean.
It's like I don't know.
The way you would do this is make a 5x5 square, and then just knock out the bottom row.
Yeah, that would be it.
Assuming the empty column in the middle is 1 block long.
Yeah. So this would be 2 scale. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't want to just doodle forever, but
I mean, do we just want to like go get polls trying a strategy until Cats has to leave, and then do our doodling while?
Yeah, we should be doing stuff while Cats is here.
Our current shred is brick, though, correct? Where I found like, oh, that person just dies. The whole like cross it, then 2 blocks in or 1 block in.
Yep.
Okay, so that will not work. We just at least come up with something else before we pull. Just some rough idea.
So so far what we've got is if the static line forces you away from the boss, then portals stretch straight, and if the static line pushes you close to the boss, portals have to cross, and then we would need to adjust the fire placement accordingly.
Hal, saying that a different way, is that you shoot straight if you can, otherwise cross?
Pretty much.
Okay.
So like
So
with what we've got on the screen right now that he's building, the inner portals, like the close together portals, need to cross, and the spread portals would fire straight in this situation.
yeah.
so where do our fun, fantastic cross portals go? Where do these people actually take their tether?
I think we were going with
Start with that spot and just see how the AoEs work out, because that's the most obvious place for them to go. Right? Like that makes it as safe as possible for them.
Ish, I guess safer would be.
yeah. If they're the extreme corner of that square, assuming the other side isn't getting funky with their angles, they should be okay.
Yeah.
And then
And
these
then
guys can go
similarly,
straight.
the people going straight across are going to stand in those back corners to point as far off of the arena as possible.
And in this formation, they won't even get hit. They'll just pretend they will.
No, we want these straight across, not crossing.
Oh, sorry, I was drawing us the wrong direction. Yeah.
So you always favor the outer wall.
Yes.
Straight across if you can, and favor the outer wall for everybody. Okay, so those are our 2 rules right now. Straight across if you can, and then favor the outer wall for where you
And
place
if you're one of these people with the inside, like here, this guy, you should not pass into the row that has the other portal, right?
Yep.
It's like the person who's here should look and go, oh, there's a portal in the 4th row. I should not be in the 4th row.
Then we should have our intercard markers on these exact intercard points, so that people know where like they can stand on this point of the square.
I think I need to move them north and south a bit if we're doing that.
And then there's 2 spots obviously for fire people there, but here's odd.
Yeah, this one's rough.
I think what we need
They're
to
pretty
do.
thin.
Can we
They
have
are
the
pretty thin.
can we have the portal tether be in the center of the square that they're on instead of in the extreme corner?
I don't think that's enough distance. But maybe.
Yeah, because if you do that, then you open up the line at the
against the
edge of
wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
against the wall.
Anyone have a?
I've barely gotten tethers. I don't have a good POV for it.
I have 0 inner tether POVs.
I will
This,
look at mine
if
real
this
quick
is
while you guys work
safe,
through
then this could work, right? But that's still a little tight for fire people, I suppose. But
I think it's always
whatever,
going
I
to be
guess.
tight. That's the problem. Like,
But we could we could literally, so there's going to be kind of 2 patterns to this, right? Each side's going to kind of have.
See, watching
I
it
guess
back,
it's
I do have an
those
inner tether, but I don't think I have like.
there another variation? To
So
think about?
swap, it would be if the inner portals are... Move the purple lines, pretty much. Keep this,
Are we
yeah,
sure
exactly.
This... I also don't want to get like tricked. Are we sure this formation has happened before?
I'm not sure it's happened.
I would like to do only formations that we know have.
Yeah, let me check the.
No
let's go
theoretical.
back.
So... Yes, I'm looking at an exact one right now, 100%
Okay,
positive.
perfect.
The inner ones has a purple line next to it.
Perfect.
And then let me... Did we confirm the other one exists too? That's what...
This one is from the.
Okay.
I think this is from the VOD you were showing, but we
Then-
could double check as well.
I'll
I
post
think our
the
most
picture.
recent poll has this configuration, where the close portals
And the
have back rank unsafe.
Sandy, check that picture I linked. That's the other one. Both middle portals has a line next to it.
Yeah, that was our most recent poll, right?
So
Oh,
this
then-
is another formation that we have in our rule of, if you can go straight across, go straight across. Except, I guess, they lean out as far as they can. So they would be like this. Then this guy would be...
Yeah, straight means lean out within your square.
And there's the other config. Yeah, okay, so they both are possible.
And then these guys would cross. So we would have somebody there, somebody there, somebody there, somebody there. And these guys could still think, I'm not going into the fourth row, because the fourth row looks scary. Except I think there's going to be a problem when these guys come over, because... He's going to shoot like this.
Yeah, that doesn't look very good for the fire players.
Well, and also doesn't look good for the chain players.
I mean, all of this is hinging on him turning it into a 5x4 arena. Is it 5x4 or is it 6x4?
I don't think an angle like this gets fixed just by that. But in game, our markers are like these markers in the corner are... The gap starts like halfway between our C and 3 markers, which could be 2. I don't know. We could put markers down and hilariously like measure it. We could put a marker on every
I did
column.
I did update the markers in the last instance, so we may want to double check where those are now.
We should maybe just do a poll where we just like number the column, like the borders between the columns, and try to figure out how big this gap is in case it ever matters. But yeah, this I don't know.
I mean, so the forced solution for this is that
Cross
the
everything.
well, it could be cross, or it could be that the close tower or the close portal tethers need to be lean even farther out. Like they're standing in the corner.
Shoot them all the way out, yeah. Shoot the inner portals out. Don't cross them, but just shoot them out.
Yeah. And then that
Oh,
leaves...
I see what you mean. So these guys would actually be all the way up here, right?
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be the other option, and then that would leave safe fire breath spots in the middle. Still tight, but at least they're safe.
Oh, actually, would it be tight? Let's find out.
Ugh, that's light.
Yeah.
Ah.
Pretty fucking rough.
I mean, it wouldn't even be there, right? It would be along the back wall.
What?
The
Well,
safe fire breath spots are
Oh.
along the back wall.
Are you saying they'd be all the way? They'd be in this corner?
No, leave the tethers where they are. Okay. Now move the
I-
fire breath
Both of
there
them?
and there.
That's so hard to read. You're like, you're looking at the tether right next to you, and how big is this gonna hit?
I mean, again, the good news is there are things on the floor that we can use. I think we might want to actually start relying on those, like try to get a better image of the actual floor.
Can you just make a copy of this thought and look at, or just whatever you have right now?
I mean, this would be safe, right, for the tether guys? Almost certainly, right?
Yes.
Could they just... Maybe it's like lions. Kind of like lions rampant.
Can you save this thought and link it or something? I just want to make
Yeah,
a
yeah.
copy so I can.
So you can doodle.
On the bright side, we can healer will be the first one, or like every time we have 2 tries. But we have an hour before Cats has to go.
Should we?
Would it be
We
better
should
to
probably
just tank
do.
LB the first one every time?
You'll
Are there
die.
is there Volans? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll double check that, but
I'm like 99% sure I'm seeing Volans.
Also, the bleed duration on fail is longer than a tank LB3.
Well, the towers we can always do correctly.
Yeah, that would be the point, right? Because healer LB seems like it might force us to miss the towers.
or I'm
Snapshot, but
like positive we'll be up for the towers, and we're already on the same side.
As long as like the healer who's up reacts.
As soon as it fires, if you see somebody dead, healer will be.
But I guess like with absolute certainty, we should go in and we should measure this gap for sure, no matter what, just to make sure that if we need to make some stupid diagram, we can actually get accurate measurements, right?
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna move the Alpha Charlie markers just so we can try to get a measurement of how wide the gap is.
Yeah, I would say put every marker at a border along the 4x4.
Yeah. Exactly. Because then it'll be really obvious how many squares he's removing.
Yep.
And we could just use the number markers, and then we could leave the letters for whatever mechanic we need to actually get through.
Okay, so here's what I had for markers when we last were here. So Alpha.
This one would be like
Yep.
Charlie there. So Alpha and Charlie are 4 blocks apart. I'll move Delta
Actually,
in
hold
front
on.
of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is the center line, yeah. And then this is the next one. So we go here, 3 here. This is the next one. Don't do that.
I was just gonna do the center line on the center line on the right side is moving over half a marker.
Well, we also want to measure the gap. So to do that, we need markers in specific locations.
So put Charlie back here. Bravo up.
I think these are the exact.
But this still doesn't fully measure the gap, right? We need a marker in the midpoint.
Yeah. I think put the letter markers.
You want to just do a line of the letter markers then?
Which markers do we need to do mechanics?
I have the number markers set up for mechanics.
So then we take the letters, and we just shove them down here on each square.
Before we do that, I'm going to put the numbers I had back. Okay, so now we can take the letters and use them for measurement.
Okay. Who's using what markers now?
Numbers are for mechanics. We cannot touch them.
Okay.
For the fight. We're using Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
Can
Numbers.
I move forward?
Sure.
I'll put that on the. I want to have one marker also on the exact corners to try to see if it's like one extra square.
Okay.
So this will let us measure the gap, assuming we can get to that base.
All right, so let's get to the phase.
And the mission is get there before Cats has to leave and get some measurements and stuff.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion!
Oh yeah, we were going to talk
Will
about
the challenger triumph and seize the
I'll think about it.
tyrant's throne?
We'll have time to talk about it with Cats as well.
Might also be worth going on.
First, I shall take your measure.
Side.
One part that's really bad is the meter. It's really, really, really bad.
I think I have
throwing that
mini
against
going
the
out.
after the first hit would be huge.
I have mini going out during meteor.
Show me your footwork.
brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery.
This one should almost always be free.
There is much more to come.
Yep.
Puddles.
That's hilariously
Oh,
pretty.
the challengers holding their own!
And then when we do that, I will actually have. I think,
It has been a
20%
long time since
for
I've
this
enjoyed
mechanic.
myself so.
Tremendously, but you'll have to help with it. Yeah.
How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted duckings!
And then that one is not lethal as long as people are top. Needs 0.
No more holding back.
Yeah, fuck your Charybdis too. It only takes a minute.
Prepare yourself,
Health is a state of mind.
warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
Yep, okay.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Sure bit.
I'll fish for the mercy deploy.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
That's one we need to ask for.
So it's half as good as normal.
So no matter what, try to survive.
Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now.
Lots of healing and
Know the folly
Pretend we still have
of
markers.
challenging me unenhanced. I will not yield my throne.
Don't say that or they're gonna wake up.
You're right. Sorry.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
You must not be right side.
Oh, I guess the telegraph would also.
No!
Click with the telegraph.
It's 4 wide.
get next. Yeah.
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
So it's 2 squares in the square in the middle.
Alright, try to do the existing strats.
Is this always cross then?
To the center.
Puddles. Tomato.
On their down. Can they recover from
Hey,
this?
towers. Yeah, this was got plenty of time.
Remember, center after this for heals and cats.
Who knew they'd be felled with a vengeance?
Keep tomato alive however we can.
You're about to get our buster.
They have bones.
They have what?
Yeah,
There's a
diamond.
bone on every hit.
On everyone but the target, so is it just like in
No, I got a bone and then the second it killed me and I
Oh,
was
is it like a
targeted.
1 second vuln thing where you're just not supposed to stack them?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, they weren't stacked. Like
Let
1
me
second
go
full and
back.
they
Yeah,
expired.
it was just don't stack.
Yeah, so we've got our measurements, so that 5x5 we're using is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And I did get a good screenshot that shows you if you can't do the 2 block thing, I will die. 1 block should actually.
Diagram time.
Well, I want to look at it. 'Cause there was one that I did 1 block and only lived because I outranged it.
I'm putting the markers back.
Yeah, like, I don't understand because, like, look at this. Like, we're definitely in territory of they did not expect us to do this because, like, either we don't know how these tethers work or they just did not expect you to do this at all because it isn't hitting. Like, I don't even have one of the far corner tethers. Right? Like, I'm literally, I'm tethered to one that's relatively close to me. Ignore me doing this. I'm doing bad things. And this doesn't hit me.
Wait, are we just
I don't
actually stupid?
have a meteor.
Can you outrange all of them?
Hold on, we might be stupid. Look at my POV real quick.
I was wondering, because, like, how did you die?
I mean, I died because I got hit by the close portal. Like, we confirmed that doesn't work. So look at the damage event that I take. Okay, I take 913,000. Then I get a magic bomb, and I take nothing else.
The portal behind you killed you.
Yeah, the portal behind me kills me, but because I took 900k before the magic bomb, I think we have to never get hit by these. I think we have to literally always outrange them and just stack the fire breath in front.
I'm not following that. You just took a meteor point blank.
Well, that's
Like-
because he was right
Yeah.
next to it.
No, that's why I hit you for 900k.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's the unstretched meteor. So
Yeah, but what he's saying is, like, go to my stream as an example, really quick.
can you outrange every single one?
Do we
and then-
Well, that's my
If-
question, right? Is if you do have a happy tether, do you outrange it? Has anyone ever gotten hit when they have a happy tether? Like, is the
I'll
happy
find
tether
out.
defined by outranging?
Because, like, on my stream, real quick, if a Rugal was standing with me, we'd be fine, right?
Wait,
Both of us would live.
Everybody look through your VODs and see, has a happy tether ever done damage to you?
It's Majestic Meteorath, right? Let me
Yeah.
just look through our logs
Just
and see
look,
if I can
look.
find any instance of Majestic Meteorath that didn't kill.
Damn, you really just outrange them and stack the fucking things on the people?
Maybe it's not a bug.
All right, I've got a happy
That's-
That'll
tether.
make it a lot easier.
That is not communicated well, man.
I
Yeah,
did
that's-
Okay,
get
no,
hit.
hit.
there
rough.
was an instance of Tomato taking 170k. From
I took
Majestic.
190k from Majestic with a stretch tether.
Okay, so it can't. So then we're in territory where they just didn't expect you to do this at all. So whatever we're doing, they didn't expect you to do at all.
But it does open up the
does
platform
open
that
up
you
the
can go
possibility of
far.
just stretch them and stack the tether on top. Stack the prey marker on top.
Yeah. I mean, and
But
did you
that's
just confirm
weird.
that works even for like inner?
I don't know if it works for. The side I went to had the front unsafe, so I was as far away as I could. But it's still one of the. It was like the row 2. Yeah, I think it was the row 2 portal, and I was on row 3 on the far side. Far corner. Row 4 on the far corner.
Wait, so that means back rank can just always avoid the tether and stack fire.
And that probably solves our issue of where do we put those 2 people? They stand on them.
But then front rank still has to do some work. What are we doing?
Hey, you took damage there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, this is not the first one. This is the one. I think
This is just the mid portals.
Yeah, sanity check me, I suppose. This one does not do damage. And this is the row 2 portal on the west side. So I'm going to effectively row 4 on the east side because the east side is safe.
So the people who have the back wall can always.
Oh no,
You took damage.
Yeah. What? I swear there was a floor edge.
I think
But
we
it's like
built
the
our
far
strat
portals.
assuming that these meteors will hit their tethered player.
Oh, it was this tether, I bet. Yes.
That hit a Rugal.
Because he intercepted it?
Yes.
Is it outraging or is it intercepting or both?
Yeah, it hit a Rugal.
I took a meteor.
Wait, is
Actually, could the meteor tether people also take the fire breath? And then the
Yeah, if the
meteors
tether
intercept
players
it?
take the fire breath and a person stands in front to intercept,
We have
then
to
they
make
get
it.
hit by fire breath. Like, how do we know?
it'd have to be the tether interceptor thing and a fire breath be on the side.
Well, the fire breath wouldn't be off to the side. The fire breath would literally be on the tether, right? The tether player would take the fire breath and somebody else would intercept.
But you don't
the
want to
tether.
hit the tether player with the fire breath.
Yeah, you'd have to skirt the side. But
Well,
the fire breath is way smaller.
If you can outrange it, well,
well, we
no,
don't think
no,
you can outrange
it
We think
can't be
it's
outranged.
somebody
We
actually
think it's being
intercepting.
intercepted now. Yeah, in which case, then yes, tether players bait fire breath, and then there's a person who stands in front of them and off to the side a bit, so they only get hit by the meteor and not the fire breath.
That sounds really precise.
Well, what else are we gonna do? None of our other ideas are working.
I mean, if we
flip it,
crisscross
maybe.
all 4 tethers, that opens up gaps for the fire breaths, right?
Very small ones, and like even here we're trying to do that. And like look at this. Like look at the like. Granted, I griefed a Rugal, I think, but it's so precise. Like you put one puddle in the wrong spot and you just wipe.
Yeah, I
Granted,
mean,
maybe that's
if
always
that
gonna
does
happen.
work, like, did we ever confirm that the 1-block strat doesn't work? Does that ever kill anyone? The 2-block strat we confirmed just kills people.
Maybe we could just put markers down, maybe for the 1 block.
Okay, I'll move them for 1 block. That's fine.
Now that we know exactly how this platform lines up.
Did you say we're going to try always cross 1 block in?
Yeah, we'll do 1 block for the crisscross. The 1 marker I think is correct, but it may be a bit off.
Take a look at cross.
Hold 1 second.
That's a really good picture.
Because when we put the D marker down in ours, the D marker is on the position I'm standing in this vertical line. So I am the D marker right now.
Okay, so we're using letters for the fire placement?
Do we have enough letters for this? Because there's like there's 2
We would
different
have to-
variations if it's close far.
We would have to pick that either markers are for tethers or not the tethers.
But even then, that platform, are we close or far? So those markers only apply if we're like playing inner or playing
So we
outer.
probably couldn't just put markers down. It's too many combos.
So with Dodd's POV, man, that right there, one tile in kills you technically.
That's it. By play.
It's just light grays.
It got
purple.
clipped, so that's how many fucking edge cases do we need to think of?
I think the hint is definitely that other people can pick up the fire breath. For sure. Like you can choose to fire breath.
So
Like that
play it
feels
right before it resolves, and hypothetically, let's think. Just keep on rolling until it resolves. Let's think you have the fire breath, and I'm gonna try and intercept your meteor, but I need to intercept it at a happy point. I can't get too close.
I think you would have been on the marker.
Does it though? Because I get hit by fire breath and your meteor, and you always get hit by my fire breath.
Well,
Yeah, that's what we need.
we're swapping roles. Like you need to intercept my meteor, and I have the fire breath.
Like pretend in this clip that I had both the prey marker and the feather, right? And manager is on my side, and he's trying to take the meteor that's not the fire breath.
And I have to do that
Actually,
at a
I
happy spot.
I have maybe some evidence that you can't intercept.
Okay.
So look at my screen again, and don't judge me for the other stuff you see. So here, right, the Tyrant 17 prepares Majestic Meteorath on 2 targets simultaneously, right? So each of these portal Majestic Meteoraths is the Tyrant, right? 100%. So that means this single portal is hitting 2 people simultaneously.
Prepares lines sometimes
Prepare
have
is
to be
not what
ignored.
actually happened.
Because prepare is just,
I mean, that's what happened here downhill.
yep, okay, then that's definitely it. Yep. So it hit 2 people.
And then similarly here, right, like Majestic Meteorath 3 here. And I think everyone's just dead at this point.
Okay,
6 goes
So you
off.
probably can't.
6
This-
prepares
this
on
kills the
cats
intercept
and
strat then.
Orban, but only ever hits cats. So like I don't know if Orban died in between or something. but,
That
like,
still doesn't, that
Um,
actually, that doesn't make sense then. I guess I'm just outranging it.
In which
And they
clip?
just
This
didn't
one?
think about that. Yeah, the
Okay.
second one here, right, with the Rugal. Like, I guess I'm just outranging it.
Yeah. So how do you not take damage here? That's my confusion.
Because you might
And
say,
if
like,
you-
what does the
most
log
recent
say?
Can we just throw
I mean,
it?
you're playing the back wall. I think that you're just outranging it. If you ever get to play the far back wall, you can outrange. Even with an inner portal, back walls can outrange.
Can we just throw in a
That's the
concatenate
only
just to
damage
see?
in my log as well.
And
There's nothing else in the combat log in game.
Which pull was this? Was this the most recent one?
This is a very recent last pull.
Okay, and it was the second tether that you
The
outranged.
second round of tethers, yes.
It
I
never
took a
even
fire
prepared damage on you.
Yep. Like,
So
this
that-
must just be outranging it.
that's the general. That's the rule. If you can, I mean, not the rule, but if you can play the back wall, you're able to outrange them. Even inner portals.
So if you're playing the black wall, if you're playing the back wall, the correct move is actually the tether people grab the fire breath, right? And they just max range, right?
Or just, I guess, yeah.
Because then,
Yeah, and then both-
all
and
the
then
lines
2
are
people
on the
stack
same
on each other.
person.
Just
Right.
whoever grabs it, just stack. It doesn't really matter whether the tether person
Yeah.
or done. Okay, so without bulk the raid plan, does that fix our positioning? Change the slides
Almost
now
certainly.
where the back
Yep.
wall, just put the 2 people stacked. Does that free up the safe spots we were looking for?
Let me flip this over to that.
And so
I'm good at computers. Oh my god, I have 2 raid plans open.
because that's what killed our original strat is we couldn't find safe spots for only 2 of the people. One side was
You
super
see,
safe.
which is streaming? Am I moving something right
This
now?
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, perfect.
See the stuff
I don't
you
think
want.
this is the right one then. Hold on. I have so many windows open right now. All right, there we go. So this is the one we had, right? So these guys would just go
Yeah,
into the
that
corner.
doesn't fix anything.
What?
But those have easy dodges. Them stacking doesn't really matter. Those weren't the 2 people we were too worried about. But stack them. Sorry, just continue.
Well, if they're playing the back wall, they would be like this, right?
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah.
'Cause if you're playing the back wall, you're crossing to make sure that you can max range the thing. Then we kill the boss, and then we file a bug report. So they'd be crossing, and these guys would no longer matter because they would just max range with their buddy. These guys would also have... These guys could just always cross. Maybe you just always cross.
Let's try to keep it simple. Let's try to do that. I love dumb.
And can you put
simple
them in the? Are they safe if they're on the front corner here, like basically the far north edge of the arena? Is that
I don't
happy
think
tether?
so.
Shit, I thought it was.
I mean, it should be. if
I
it's
thought,
crossed.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
As long as it's crossed, this should be
Because if this
fine.
is happy tether, then really easy dodges for the fire people now, right?
Yep, and then the fire people are going to be... They don't even need to worry, right? There's many safe spots for the fire people. Where's my missing... There it is. You. So if you've got a... The rule is if you've got a purple line in the back, you have to play Meteors and Fire separately.
You are always playing either the direct front if your front is safe, or direct back if your back is safe.
So here, rule is back is safe. So these guys, we're always crossing, no matter what. And because your back is safe, you're crossing the tether.
Technically, those aren't cross. Or no,
Well, I'm gonna cross
ignore,
them
my bad, I'm sorry.
It's the old diagram.
I didn't see you changed it. I was like, huh?
So in the back, you always cross. And it just so happens that this is not actually going to hit you. And the fire
For
guy
whatever
can just
fucking
stand
reason.
with you. Same thing here. These guys also cross. And they're just on the front.
Yeah, then they play the front.
Oh my god, there's so much room.
Thank you, Bugs.
Hey, what's the one, the fucking Athena with the division?
Yeah.
We have to play
Paradema
around the
3.
bugs. Yeah, there's good bugs and there's bad bugs.
Oh, that's not Paradema 3, that's, alright, I got it wrong. There we go. That's, Pangenesis. The Yu-Gi-Oh card mechanic. And then they're just kind of... So the fires could honestly... The rules for the fires could pretty easily be just like...
Center-ish of your
Be
square,
between
right?
And
them.
you see
Just
the
be
tether.
away from all the lines.
You
see
see the tethers
lines.
around you. Yeah,
just
nothing.
be in between all the tethers.
That's the key point. Nothing's gonna sneak up on you. Okay. So still probably just pick up the fires like normal. Just act like the non-tethered people are getting the fire. So for consistency,
If I can find this later, I'm going to post it.
the fires play the back corner if possible. Otherwise, you're on the boss's ring or whatever.
Also,
Okay. Cool. This looks
Broken ass
good.
game.
Can we?
Yeah, okay,
Can we confirm this for the next like 30 minutes?
yeah, let's try to see if this can work.
So, are the rules? Most of the rules are still the same. You always cross if you can. The untethered people are picking up fire just like we have been. And
To confirm this works, would it be best to just have the people who are trying to dodge the meteor just also pick up the fire marker just to 100% confirm that you can actually literally just straight up remove the meteor?
Yes.
we can. I sort of
Our
like
theory
this.
is you could be literally in the line of fire of both and survive, right? That's our theory.
Yep.
I like
And
too
that would
the-
confirm it's not weird snapshot jank. It's not like we're seeing wrong animations or something. I don't know. Maybe that's too complicated though. Thoughts? I don't know.
We can try to do that. If not, I think we'll do it forever.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
Good catch, Orban.
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Yeah, he's just the red mist descends. He's a normal healer.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is
At least a
unmatched.
bunch of other stuff isn't body checks. Surprised.
Sure about that? Assault Apex is just a sequence of attacks.
I heard like Scythe doesn't double hit and stuff like that. Earthquakes don't double hit.
If you try to raise with Scythe is coming up, you could easily
At
kill
long
somebody.
last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
I accept that I'm gonna murder whoever's on Southeast.
First, I shall take your measure.
Some of you may die.
Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched.
Behold, the essence of
All the stuff I
martial
don't have
mastery.
is free. More or less free.
There is much more to come.
Puddles.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Scary weapon.
Scary, this is the least scary of them all.
Oh, it always drops us low.
No
just
more
when we let it.
holding back.
Yeah, I feel the most in control right now than anything else.
Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical
I
than
thought this
before!
fight didn't have any body checks.
That might be sack fixable. Like if you know which one's empty, like one person can be off the side of
I think that was also a reroll.
I mean, I killed a Rugal.
It was a reroll.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
First, I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Oh, you're.
Who knew they've been felled with a vengeance?
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unadvanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
Yeah, what got you two? I know what got me.
What?
Damage got me.
Yeah, it's probably just damage. The end there is slightly rough because I get like one.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
It's all physical damage.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
First, I shall take your measure.
Everything else gonna use it for.
Show me your footwork.
brutality! The champion's power is unmatched!
Behold, the essence of martial mastery. There is much more to come.
Puddles.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so. How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Go reverse.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Yeah, learning how the
Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced. I will not yield my throne!
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Always cross tethers. If Your side is safe in the back. You're grabbing the fire breath with the tether. Deals.
Oh, he split the ring in half. I'm going to need urgent repairs.
Watching the cats. West side has back safe.
That worked.
Who knew
Corbin,
they'd
it
be
worked Corbin,
filled
man.
with a vengeance?
Tomato, stop fucking praying and get in this tower.
Under down. Can they recover from this?
There's not a happy tether.
Yeah,
happy tether's
it needs to be all the way in the corner if it's near side.
I'll get
Any
both
tank
of
and
them.
bolts?
Try this.
So near side needs to basically be as far into the corner as it possibly can get. It's got inner portals.
That's gonna kill the saves.
I mean, that's what the tether said.
Actually, no. Let's just kind of whack.
I was gonna say, what's the change?
Well, I mean, the tethers are not safe where they are. If you look at this tether here, this guy dies if he's in this corner. If he's tethered to this portal, this guy dies. So this red line kills the tether player.
So put him in the back of that corner and just see what happens to the safe spot.
Oh, this is back to the 2 spots in, or a tile up, and creating that small little sliver.
It's hard to visually see.
Yeah, this is the original one where the tether goes 1 tile in and then creates a little sliver in the corner.
I mean, we do literally have markers for 1 tile in. That's what the number of markers are.
I wonder if there's just some magic set of spots you can have where you just like tether players on this market. Probably.
Probably. I would expect that'll be a PF strat in a week or 2.
So I guess I just have to deal with the fact that there's just a tiny border. That's alright.
At least if it's always the inner, it's obvious that it's gonna be.
We've lost cats again.
And I guess this isn't super precise, yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, so we're doing 1 tile in with those inner tethers? Okay.
I guess if you're not doing the cheese, 1 tile in.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Hold on. You could. We have to remember No, does it pick the 4 closest people or the 2 closest people on each side of the fire breath? We could. We're
4 total
Athenaing
closest.
ourselves a little bit. We could put the fires on. Oh no, you have to end with 4 on each one. It's like, hold on, you could put 4 fires on the side.
You might be onto something.
We could put 4 on all sides.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, you could do that.
All 4 tethers on one side?
No,
Yes.
the fire
All fires.
Yeah,
That is possible.
Because we need to have 4 on each platform because there's 2 sets of towers that come up after.
Well, no, screw the tower. It's just the 4 people on that side take all 4 fires. So the cheese side can have all 4 fires.
So you have 2 tether players that have fires. You have the 2 untethered players that have fires. They're all on the side that needs to go back. for their safe line.
Yeah, okay. So this looks like this, right? These guys just stay safe. Doesn't actually matter. This guy's not a fire. This is just a happy camper, right?
You can just be there. It's fine.
This is a happy camper. And these guys are the super stacks. It's one.
Yep, exactly. Easy. And then what's that look like on the other
Yeah,
side?
basically just literally one on each intersection.
Yep.
Can you go to slide 2 for a second?
Except the danger one. So this one, the cheese side is on the east. So we have. So these die. Well, these would actually be the back, right? These set up.
Yep.
Yeah, which matches. That matches slide 1.
Happy campers doesn't really matter where they are, right? The happy campers.
Between the portals. Make it work.
Yeah. Kind of gross, but yeah.
Okay, just go with it. See how it goes.
I think there'll be enough space there. Just use the halfway line for those enters. So like you'd be 2 tiles in the center for those fire lines.
These are actually more merciful than normal, right? These are really far away, right? So these guys could, in this pattern, they could do this. But that doesn't extra.
We know that those inner 2 tiles are going to be at least partially safe.
Plus, it keeps it the same as slide 1.
Yeah. They just have to find the spot, yeah.
Cool. Same rules across everything. The cheese platform picks up all 4 fires.
Cheese platform being backline safe.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is something we should think about while Cats is gone. Is there a way to do a tether successfully on the same side as them? Probably not.
Probably not.
I think it is.
We can do the.
We might be Athenaing ourselves.
I think you can. I bet it would be safe.
Like the far portal.
At long last, the decisive match against the Grand Champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
He was there.
I don't know. I think I'm casting too early because this guy is
First,
like a Chad.
I shall take your measure.
We actually have time to test it since you have like 15 seconds before the tower lands. We have your tether. See if you could actually stretch it on the side.
Sure. That'd have to be the part that
Show me your footwork.
the outer tethers rather.
That'd be the side with the back range save for sure. Or the front range save.
Absolute brutality!
Orban,
The
stop
champion's
reading
power
that.
is unmatched!
Yeah, there's no reason.
Behold, the essence of martial
But hey,
mastery.
improvement. I didn't kill you this time.
I have the best and the worst spot because 8 fucking people run over me.
There is much more to come.
I was gonna suggest the cursed optimization, or I just swap. There's just no point right there.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
Did you guys enjoy that stack?
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself
On the
so.
right side, if this strat works, the rules are still like super simple. There's no like actually just crossing.
How about this?
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks! He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back. Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Anything but sword.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Yeah, we're finally playing WoW fights with the next playthrough.
Music even cares.
Yep. So far, 1 has always been an outside corner.
Yeah, I think we're
Know the folly
We had some where
of
it's
challenging me unenhanced.
and some where it's been on the side.
I will not yield my throne.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Now fall.
So back rank gets all fires.
Oh, he split the ring in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
Flex is cheesy.
Yep, I think so.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Flex is cheesy again.
Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit! Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
Get any confirmation of it working?
Worked on West.
What happened on East?
I went to the wrong spot. I need a break.
Yeah, we canceled.
Yeah,
Said
it's
like 2
good
hours.
news.
Yeah. Canceled? Did you say 2 hours, Kev?
Yeah, the match hours.
Did anybody get a chance to confirm the tether thing?
A little before 12.
It does not work. You cannot do a tether on the same platform.
We're not Athenaing ourselves.
Okay. 11:15.
I will pass on 15.
Okay. Well, and I'm actually gonna hop off Discord and do some work stuff real quick. There's like things that need my attention for 30 minutes, so I'll be back.
I remember work stuff.
Yep, I'm gonna cut my stream and I guess start to do 1 to 2 hours.
The 4 fire thing would work out pretty nicely, that picture. Tomato should have been to the left of me with his cheesed fire. But yeah, there's a huge spot to the left of me for Tomato.
I'd have actually been to the right of you too, but I should have been to the left of you.
But it's definitely like we were kind of, because you have full control over the fires. It's definitely intended for you to pick the side with more.